Hi, I'm Ryan Grimm, and I am part of an exclusive club known as the Fancy Things Club. It's pretty interesting.
In the Fancy Things Club, we meet weekly to discuss the book we were supposed to read that week. There's refreshments and cookies usually provided, so that's a big incentive for people to show up.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I made these homemade cookies for you. So, here we go. I'm Keely Anderson, and I'm part of the Fancy Things Club. The reason I was late is making these homemade cookies, Oreos. I even stamped it on the, isn't that cute? I even stamped it on the front, but I think they'll love it.
So, does anybody have any thoughts on Redshirts?
It really made me question reality. Like, what's real? What's not real? Is that real? Are you real?
It's interesting that, the way that these new privates come on to the ship, it's like they all die almost.
Yeah, it's almost like if you're new, you always die on the away missions. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
It's almost like someone's controlling what happens on the away missions.
Oh, I know how you feel. It's almost like a puppet.
So, what about this author, John Scalzi?
Scalzi. He was the former president of the Fantasy and Fiction Writers of America, and he is a science fiction writer.
Keely, he also wrote Old Man's War.
Yeah, this book really opened up my mind to the world of science fiction. No wonder why it won the Hugo Award for Best Fantasy Fiction.
Is it hard to win that award?
Well, it has to be published in English 1 year prior to being voted on by the attendees of the World Science Fiction Committee. So do you guys think this book is going to stand the test of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, completely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it was a bad book. Not going to read it again. It won an award, but it's a fan fiction piece. There's not enough influence for people who actually want to be able to read this over and over again.
I don't think this book is going to be very popular because it had a lot of plot twists. It made it really hard to follow. Science fiction is kind of hard to relate to sometimes, so. These cookies are really good, Keely. Where'd you get this recipe from?
I made it up myself. That's why, that's why I was late. So. Yeah, I think a lot of people would like this book, actually. There's space, obviously, and, I feel like a lot of people will relate to that. So, this book is going places.
Okay, guys, I think we finally need to rate this book. I gave it a B. 1 B.
Okay, well, out of 3 beats, I say I give it 3. Go space.
3 out of 3 beats, Keely? It's pretty generous. Half a beat. So since we didn't really like this book that much, who would like this book?
I like this book.
Keely, your vote doesn't count. And Sarah, to answer your question, it'd be young people interested in science and people who like to read about the future.
So I gave this book half a beat because I just felt like it was confusing and had a lot of plot twists which were hard to follow. But it was well written, so got half a beat, not 0 beats.
So I gave this book 1 beat because, it was funny, but I just couldn't take it seriously. And I think there's a lot better books out there for the Fancy Things Club.
Yeah, I just really like space, and I am really proud that I made it into this Fancy Things Club. But space. what I really like.
Ready to go to space?
Yeah.
To the Universal flagship?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Andrew Doll.
Okay. New here. I'm ready to go on the away mission.
That's good. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Oh no, alien! Ah!
Why do all the new crew members keep dying? Why do they have to keep going on these obscure away missions? Find out. Get a copy of Redshirts. Read it.